Mary Jane, good afternoon. Welcome to About That Time. I'm your host, Noah Rubin, editor-in-chief of Mary Jane. We are excited. We have a good friend in the building, Mr. 24 Hours. Thank you so much for coming through, sir.
Appreciate it.
You know, it's 4:20 on the East Coast. We should let them know what we're doing out here. It's 1:20 on the West Coast, but we're celebrating with all the time zones, right?
Yeah.
Always. Every day. East Coast, how you doing? West Coast, how you doing? Colorado, Midwest, Chicago. Everyone's out here having a good afternoon, chilling on About That Time. We were just speaking a minute ago. Beware of the cat. It's true. We've got Bowie in the house right here. Bowie, part of our Critter Clique. We got the epic return of Dennis the Monkey. Folks haven't checked in with Dennis the Monkey in a minute. You're pet friendly though, right?
Just dogs. Like I'm cool with dogs. Cats, I'm a little I don't know. They're a little mysterious. I don't know. They move so quiet and silent. Like you could just wake up with a cat in your bed and never even know.
You never know.
Yeah. But I think monkeys is super cool.
Dennis the Monkey, you're getting a shout out from 24 Hours. He's down to chill. Bowie the Cat, he's our old standby. He does his thing. He stays in his lane. But, you know, beware, you know, because he's thinking things. He's doing things. You don't always know what they're up to.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that everyone in the world of Mary Jane knows as much as they can about you, our friend, here on About That Time. We do a segment called the Unnamed Instagram segment, where we pull up some Instagram pictures and you tell us the story behind them.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. This one looks like you got some umbrella action happening.
Okay, yeah.
In front of the Benz.
Yeah, I was just in Japan like a couple days ago, and I shot a music video called Rain, and it was raining, and I had the umbrella, and this is we're in Shibuya in this picture. It's sick.
Pretty sick. Had you been to Japan before?
Yeah, I lived in Japan before. So,
when did you live in Japan?
My high school, all my high school years. I graduated in Japan.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah, my pops was in the military, so he was stationed in Japan, so I lived there.
Do you still miss Japan?
Mm-hmm.
What were your favorite things about living in Japan?
Energy, like it's just, I don't know, it's a different vibe there, and I don't know, I guess just traveling a lot, like seeing a lot of different areas in Japan, and like how they communicate, and like just like the culture is different, so like it's a culture change, but their culture is really it's really cool. So yeah.
Do you mess with Japanese food?
I did when I was there, but now like since I'm a vegan, like over there, like it's kind of hard to like. It was kind of hard for me to eat like a few days ago, but like I figured it out. But they have authentic. I mean, it's very authentic. It's not like Japanese food in Burbank or something.
Right. Burbank. Your Japanese food is not Japanese food, you know what I mean? But there's probably a good sushi roll to be had out in Burbank, no disrespect. So what is on the secret Japan vegan menu?
I went to this restaurant called Ripple, and they had everything. It was like American vegan spot. So like,
I got you.
Yeah. Then other than that, I was just eating fruits and water and like.
I feel you.
You know,
what inspired you to go vegan?
Just the lifestyle, like plants and water, and like, you know, like just I feel better, and then I'm doing hour and 20-minute sets on stage, and like I don't even want to get into the meat situation, but like the meat is so like, you know, meat has so.
Is that it has a different energy?
That's a whole nother conversation.
It's true. It's
You're
true.
eating something that was already dead, so you wonder why you feel crazy. Like,
totally. Should we check in with some of our friends here on the Instagram? Who do we got here? Got some middle fingers in the air. Got some love eyes.
Everybody going vegan. What is this? People are trying to stay alive, bro.
People are trying to stay alive, guys. Don't hate on your vegan friends. It's a
man.
lifestyle choice that has positive impact for people and for the earth. Here's another picture from the Instagram we can take a look at. I think you're rocking a show out here.
Yeah, I just played a show. That was in Japan. I performed at club, this spot called Harlem. It was lit.
Japan shows love?
I sold out. This was my first sold out show, so it was tough.
First sold out show in Japan?
In Japan.
That's pretty sick. Do you feel like you're more connected there just because you had spent time and everything? I'm sure Japanese people think that's interesting.
For the ones that know, I think it's interesting, but right. I think like just growing as an artist and getting bigger, and like my music reaching more people, like I just felt it was time to sell out, and they knew all the words to a few songs, and it was crazy.
That sounds great.
Yeah, that picture's tight.
That is a tight picture. Harlem, shout out, Japan, showing love. That's a good time. I think this might also be from your Japan trip. Is that also from your Japan trip?
Yeah.
You got some masks on. You got to wear the Japanese face mask. What's the story with that?
That's me and my boy Ghost. He's a designer over there, and he designs like clothes and all type. He's into fashion, and we were having a meeting. We were having a meeting about doing. I had a pop-up store. I had a pop-up event in Japan at Supra, and we was just having a meeting, and then my photographer caught that picture, and it was sick.
Do you like the eye mask as a look, or do you also feel like it's mandatory in terms of just rocking it in general?
I feel like we should do that here. Like, I feel like so many people are sick, and so many people, I see people just sneeze and just keep walking, like, and just like, it's just nasty. And like, when they wear those masks, it's like, it really like, it's not gonna stop everyone from getting sick, but it's like, it's a big help. Like, people don't even cover their mouths nowadays, so it's like, you know.
People are gross out there, guys. Yeah. Mask up.
Mask up.
You know what I mean? Japan's on it. I mean, that's that they lived that SARS life. You know what I mean? I feel like people out here, like, people were scared when that SARS thing hit. Everyone was wearing a mask. Don't want to die from someone's nasty cough in your face. Here's another flick from the gram. What do we got going on here?
A TV show. I did a TV show, a live performance on a TV show.
Sitting on the floor here.
Nah, that was a photo out with, that's a big DJ in Japan, DJ Fuji. And I just thought we should take a picture because that wall looked tight.
Yeah, that's a tight wall. What's going on that wall?
That's like their logo. Like, it's called like Amoeba. Like that's like the TV show. And like Nigo, who did Babe, the designer and all that, he designed that. And yeah, it was a TV show. I performed on it. It was lit. Like, I performed a few songs, and like they had a wall outside where people could come outside and watch the show live. So yeah, that was like in Shibuya. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's fun. So what does it feel like? I mean, you went to high school in Japan. Now you're coming back sort of with this notoriety. Mm-hmm. Does that give you kind of like, make you nostalgic about when you were there when you were younger? What's the feeling when you're out there?
Anything's possible. Anybody can make it. Anybody can like I don't know. Like, I was a kid. I was 18 years old living in Japan, like with like an American dream to be like in hip hop, and to make music and to perform at this high level in another country, not even in my country. And I got my first breaks in Japan. My breaks were into an American game, into the industry here, but my breaks was over there because I was English. I was American and I could speak English. So when artists from Atlanta or artists from anywhere came to Japan, like, they felt comfortable talking to me, like, yo, what are you doing here? What's up?
Right.
I met E40 there for the first time. I met Juicy J there for the first time. I met B.O.B. there for the first time. Like, these are all people that, like, remember, oh, yeah, like, that's the homie. Like, I met so many people there for the first time. So, yeah, nah, it's cool.
Where you laid the foundation.
Yeah, it's cool.
Absolutely. All right, we got another one from your Japan trip. You got some vending machine game out here?
Yeah, the vending machines are crazy in Japan. Like, you could get hot or cold. Like, bro, they sell, like, I don't smoke cigarettes, but they sell cigarettes in the vending machine. Like, they're crazy. Like,
you can get anything.
Yeah, I don't know, but like,
vending game site. What do you think we should have in vending machines here in the States that we're missing out on?
iPhone chargers.
More iPhone chargers. They got like those Best Buy kind of cubes.
They got those ones, and they started to do that. That's tight. In the airport, you can see them more, but like, I think it needs to be essentials, like papers for stuffing, like Backwoods, if you smoke Backwoods.
Backwoods and iPhone chargers, basically.
That would sell out. If I put one of those in the studio, it'll sell out.
Okay, so say that you had a vending machine startup that specialized in Backwoods and iPhone chargers. What would the brand name be?
It would have to be like back chargers or wood chargers or some, or 24-hour wood chargers.
24-hour wood chargers, guys. We do not stop when it comes to charging, when it comes to Backwoods, or when it comes to wood chargers. Straight up, never stop. All right, another pick from the gram. Counting those blue Benjamins.
Oh, man.
Rocking the gooch.
See, I brought that out of my archives. Y'all caught it just at the right time. Yeah, that picture, those Gucci Those Gucci slide dress shoes, those are crazy. They got a snake on the buckle. Those are Balenciaga socks. That black leather Fuji jacket. I waited for a long time to get a leather jacket that fit me perfect, and I finally found one.
You gotta wait. That's
yeah,
the key.
I waited.
Give it time.
That T-shirt's Balenciaga, the headband's Gucci, and then I have a chain on that's a lock. And then the picture before, my boy Ghost, who I was telling you about, that's his lock. I just took a picture to flex for a second, but like I was actually at a video shoot. I was at a video shoot, like I had to do a feature with somebody, and like my photographer was there, and it was like the perfect time, and I was just like, yo, let's count some money and take a picture.
Flex mode.
Yeah, that's probably not that much, probably like 3,000 or 4,000.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah.
That's like just that's one throw at the strip club.
Right?
You only throw hundreds, right? Good times, yo. So that sounds like a lit trip to Tokyo. Have you traveled around anywhere else in Asia?
No, not yet. And it's like I don't know, like I want to go so many more places because it's like it's just a different life, and it's like I don't know, it's different energy, and you come home and have a different different insight of things and think about things different, and like you can't even go into a restaurant in Japan and like eat and then pay for your food. It doesn't work like that. Like you have to go in, pay first, and then take them a ticket. Like certain spots I went into, you walk in and you go to sit down, and they're like, no, they point you to like this thing that looks like a vending machine, and it's the menu, and you order what you want, pay the machine, and then take them a ticket. So there's never like an issue of like, I made the food and you couldn't pay for it. Like it's so advanced that I'm just like, that's so smart.
It's pretty smart.
That's so yeah.
Cash up front, guys. That's how they do in Japan.
For sure.
Don't try to eat that ramen and run. It's not allowed. You get in trouble for that. I don't know. Dennis the Monkey. You think Dennis the Monkey messes with some ramen? I think he rock some ramen.
Yo, it looks like he's chewing gum.
Yeah, maybe he should definitely dump his gum before he gets too deep in the ramen, right? Ramen and gum, I don't think sounds like a very good combo. I mean, Dennis could probably make it work, but nah, not really a thing. Anyway, guys, that was our unnamed Instagram segment. Check for this guy. He's doing his thing. You just dropped a really fresh project with Slick LaFleur. Tell us a little bit about how that came together.
Oh man, Slick LaFleur, he's super tight. Like he's a producer and he's a DJ. My DJ. Oh, look who's calling me.
Guys, Jermaine Dupree is currently calling 24 hours while we're live on the show. Should we take it? Put him on speaker.
Oh man, hold on, let me see. Yo, JD.
What up?
Yo, I'm filming this. I'm like on this live segment. I'm filming right now.
What's up?
Okay, I text you. I just want to see if you got an idea about the video.
With Pump?
Yeah.
All right, bet. I'm gonna call you when I'm done. All right.
Guys, things like that happen. Big moves get made here and about that time. Just so you know, if you need to take a high-level celebrity phone call, you can do it here, right on this set, chilling with Dennis, chilling with Bowie, chilling with 24 hours, doing our thing. We're back. I think we're good.
No, I just did request again. I sent the request.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
We
that
chill.
was
We
cool.
ride the waves. Yeah. Guys, we just play it cool. You know what I mean? Folks want to check in. Folks want to know what's going on about that time. That's what we do out here. So after we do our unnamed Instagram segment, we do a segment called Roll the News. Where we talk about some cannabis headlines, because cannabis is something people are interested in nowadays. Roll the News is brought to you by our friends at the Weekend Box. Shout out to Weekend Box. The first story on tonight's installment of Roll the News, they just announced that the first FDA-funded trial of medical marijuana as a PTSD treatment is almost complete. Now, medical marijuana is obviously kind of setting the pace for cannabis legalization everywhere. Now the FDA is getting involved, the government, and I think that may equal us actually seeing some legalization. What's your opinion? Do you think cannabis is a good medicine? Should it be out there? Should it be available? Your dad's actually in the military.
Of course. He's retired military, but of course, like, what type of question is that? Like, I don't care, like, what sickness it is, and, like, I could go really deep on this, but, like, I'm just going to keep it small. I don't care what sickness it is, but, like, I feel like everything's a mental thing. And, like when you smoke, like, even if you I don't know, you just get super nervous, or you got anxiety, or you got any of these, like, your mind tells you when you smoke, like, to be at ease. And like, I've seen people who like I've seen people who damn near got their leg took off, and like they're telling me all the time, like, yeah, I got medicine, but like when I smoke, like I'm just at ease. Like I think personally, I think everybody should smoke every day.
Everyone should smoke. That's your prescription then?
Yeah, every day.
Doctor 24 hours is prescribing.
It's like how they tell you to drink water every day. You should smoke every day.
Yeah, make sure you get your plant intake. Make sure you get your water intake. Those are important things.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, again, FDA, they're doing their due diligence. They're actually doing some research instead of just letting it kind of sit in a gray area. The subjects were randomly assigned to take either high THC, high CBD, or a THC CBD mix, or a placebo.
My bad, people.
Do you mess with the CBDs?
They get me too. I'm more every day, just like roll up.
Just
but, like,
roll up.
I fuck with it all.
Yeah.
Like, but you have to have your own thing. Like to me, I don't know. Like I just rather smoke.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. So anyway, it seems like these are some promising statistics. The federal government is actually opening their eyes, letting former military veterans have access to treatment that's works
lit.
for them.
No, that's lit.
Now,
you deserve to smoke. They should give it to them for free.
Yeah, what's your perspective on that? Because you grew up in a military family, so you probably have a better lens on that than most people.
My dad didn't smoke. Like, well, obviously, I don't think he could have smoked.
Right.
But, like, he didn't want us to smoke either. Like, but my mom smoked for sure. Like, I didn't know until like high school, but like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? The way I found out was so crazy, cause like, my mom found my weed, and then like, I found out she smoked that way. But then like, she was like 100.
You mean she like stole your weed,
no,
or
like she was washing, like I was supposed to wash my own clothes or some shit, and I forgot the weed in my rookie move. Like I forgot the I forgot the weed in my pants, and instead of like being mad and all of that, my mom was just like, "Where'd you get this weed?" And I was like, "A friend of mine." And she's like, "Yeah, this is pretty good." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Mom gave you a little shout out there.
I'm like, "Oh shit!" And then we was A1. We was good.
It's good living out there.
Yeah.
So have you and Madus actually smoked together before?
We smoke all the time. You're high as shit.
So what do you and Madus do after you get high? You guys watch a movie? You go eat some food? What's up?
Man, I don't know. Like mom calls me. I have a selfie in my phone that I took when she called me on FaceTime the other day, and she was like, "Let me step outside," and like she's like smoking this joint, and I don't even have no weed, and I'm like, my mom's like 53, and like she FaceTimes me and smokes weed. Like she's lit.
Smoking weed with mom on the FaceTime. Guys, anyone out there also smoking weed with their mom on FaceTime? Because 24 keeps that level pretty high.
Yeah, and now I mean, Pops didn't smoke when I was growing up, but now that he's retired or whatever, every now and then you see Pops, same thing. So
Gets in the mix
everyone
with that?
in my family, like my mom, at least my mom and dad and my brothers, we friendly.
I like that. My family too. My dad's 80. My dad rolls up.
That's tight.
Me and my little brother and my dad. My mom's not really part of the Reuben movement for smoking weed, but me, my dad, and my brother, we get down with it.
That's tight.
Yeah.
80. I want to be 80 and smoke weed still.
Guys, it's all about pacing yourself.
But see, I don't eat meat, so I don't think I'll make it to like I'll make it a little longer.
Yes, maybe you can smoke weed at like 90 or 100.
Oh man, I kind of feel like if I'm functionable, yeah. Like my whole thing, if I'm not functionable, but like 90, like come on, just like let me go, bro. Like let me go. Like I don't want to be like. I see some people that are like make it to like 98, and you're like, yeah, but Grandpa hasn't spoken in like 10 years. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Shit happens, man. It's real deal.
Yeah.
Anyone out there just wondering, I'm smoking on a Mez vape pen. They're also proud sponsors of the show. Our homies in Colorado. Anyone out there who's in Denver.
Colorado has some of the best.
Some of the best stuff. This is an amazing pen from our homies at Mez Brands. You can find them in great dispensaries in Denver. Colorado, coming to California soon. But yeah, Colorado's a pretty chill place to hang out and smoke some weed, huh?
Yeah, I got one of my good friends who was living in Atlanta with me, saved up all his money, moved to Colorado, start like this, the wax. He has his own wax, and he owns a dispensary out there, and like he's growing, and he's just living his best life in Colorado.
That sounds like a good lifestyle.
Every time
right
I'm on tour, like I don't have to, and Colorado's coming up, like he just shows up with 2 jars of pre-rolls and all types of gas. So.
No, you said he has his own wax line. Do you live that wax life?
Sometimes if I'm like, you feel me, like I might go to the dispensary and get the wood with the wax in it, and then like shout out to Tim Dost. It's this director in Atlanta, and when he used to shoot my videos, I used to go to his house and watch him edit it on the screen, and he would always be like, "Yo, you want to hit the wax?" And I'm like, "Yo," and like we hit wax, and I'm taking dabs, and I'm doing all of that. But like him and then Wiz, when I go to Wiz's house, we smoke a lot of cones, obviously, but like it always ends up like in the studio, like, yo, hit the dab, and
then what happens?
I fall asleep on the couch.
Guys, be careful when you're dabbing out there. It can result in some couch lock, some severe couch lock. You know what I mean? It happens. Story number 2 from tonight's installment of Roll the News, which is brought to you by our friends at the Weekend Box. Zimbabwe has just legalized cannabis cultivation. Hey, Zimbabwe. The second country in the African continent to do so. At first, it seems like they're only going to be legalizing hemp cultivation, and it is going to be for medical purposes. But the country's residents will now be allowed to apply for 5-year renewable licenses. For roughly $50,000 US. So guys, we can go to Zimbabwe. We can do some medical cannabis research. That sounds kind of lit.
Zimbabwe.
Yo,
lit. I feel like I have a whole nother sauce out there. Like I'll be dressing like it'd be crazy.
Yo, no rules. You know.
I gotta grow my dreads if I move there.
Grow dreads, get a lit outfit, grow some weed, move to Zimbabwe. I mean, you think your homie's doing it right in Colorado? You know what I mean? That could be fun.
Build a studio there.
That'd be
crazy.
Have a little weed field. You know, I think that's good living. I've never been to the continent of Africa. Have you?
No. I want to go.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I can't wait to go. I have family there, so.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
In what part?
I mean, we're African, so everywhere.
There you go. True that.
Nah, like one of my aunts, they, dang, where is it? It's not Nigeria. I'm too high.
It's all right.
Yeah.
That happens. That is guys, at any time, that is a legitimate answer to any question here on About That Time. Anyway, Zimbabwe, shout out to you, making progress, legalizing cannabis, letting people have access, and being a pioneer. You know, only the second country in the continent of Africa to take these kind of liberalization measures. There's other countries in Africa that are also looking into similar kinds of legislation. Ghana, South Africa, Malawi are three. Ghana's a good one.
Ghana. No, that's where I have some family in Ghana. Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Shout out Ghana. Shout out Zimbabwe. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Story number 3 on tonight's installment of Roll the News. Kevin Smith is claiming that smoking weed saved him during a heart attack. So Kevin Smith, the famous comedian, director, etc. He was out there. He was doing a stand-up special, and he went back to his. He was smoking weed while he was doing the performance. He went back to his dressing room and fell on the floor. Started having a heart attack, and
reach for the weed.
He was smoking weed.
Oh, I thought he.
And then he collapsed
during a heart attack.
Not during the heart attack. But then listen. This is what happened next. The doctor, after they revived him, said that because he kept it so cool while he was having the heart attack, could have saved his life. And you know why he was so cool when he was having the heart attack? Because he was stoned AF.
Smoking weed.
So there is some difference in opinion among medical professionals as to whether or not it's possible that weed actually saved Kevin Smith's life. But you know, anecdotally at least, that's a pretty good story, right?
That's a tight story.
Kevin Smith says he wants to make a T-shirt about it. He says that they told you were having a massive heart attack and you remained calm the whole time, so that joint saved your life. Guys, you never know when you could be smoking a joint that will save your life. Have you ever smoked a life-saving joint?
Damn. I don't know, like, cause Damn, you never know, I guess.
I guess you never know.
You never know because, like, if it saved your life, then maybe you didn't even know your life was in danger.
That's true. Because you were like, I'm just not going to go outside right now. I'm just so high, I'm going to just sit on this couch. And you never know what could have happened had you gone out. You know what I mean?
So this could be our, you know, we got to cherish
Yeah,
this.
we're chilling this. We're chilling in here, guys.
Save it.
This is a safe place here in About That Time. Dennis, Bowie, our buddy the Pigeon over there. We all chill. We smoke on one. We like it when weed saves lives, and so we're just assuming this weed is us saving our life right now. So that was Roll the News, guys. Some cannabis headlines, doing our thing. Again, the Roll the News segment is brought to you by our friends at the Weekend Box. Check for Weekend Box in Vegas. Check for Weekend Box in California. A great way to get a lot of cool weed stuff. Also, gonna give another shout out to our homies, Mez Brands from Colorado. That's kind of some slick packaging right there. The Mez Gold.
This is tight.
Yeah, right. You got the weed pen in there. Yep. Mez has like a bunch of different tiers. You can smoke on the gold. You know, all kinds of ways you can do it. But you know, fresh packaging, fresh things.
That's tight.
So after we do the Roll the News segment, we do something on About That Time called Astrology Time. Are you into your horoscope? Do you read your horoscope ever?
No.
Never.
No.
Not into it. Do people say that shit? What's your sign? Or like,
people ask me my sign all the time, man.
And what do you say?
I say a Sag. I'm a Sagittarius.
But you're not up on, you're not reading up on it.
I don't know, but I know what people say, like, you know what I'm saying, like oh, you're Sag, oh, Sages are this and that. I don't know. I just believe everybody could be. Yo, what is going on? That's trippy.
Yo, we are. That's what happens on Astrology Time. Here on About That Time, we go into a different dimension. You know, because we get spiritual out here. You know what I mean? We got to go into another plane of consciousness. You feel me? So anyway, you're rocking the strong Sag vibes. What we did is we took your horoscope and we took some sentences out of it. We're gonna read them to you. You can tell me if you think they're on point or not.
Okay.
Okay.
They're my sentences.
This is from your horoscope.
Oh, okay.
No, it's from your horoscope. You can tell us if you think it's on point. Okay. So he likes and protects nature. You down with nature, bro?
You know what's so crazy? If I see like a cricket or I see something in the house when people want to kill it, I would be like, come on, just grab it and take it outside and let it live its life. Like one day, I always told my brother, I was like, one day, a roach or something like that, you're gonna look up and they're gonna kill you because you kill so many of them, like, or so many crickets or whatever you say. I always be like, yo, just like move it out the way or take it out. Like I don't try to kill them.
So that seems kind of on point then.
Yeah, that is kind of right.
Respect to the crickets, respect to the spiders. Just take a cup, put them outside. You don't have to smush them just for the sake of smushing them, right?
Yeah.
Our pet friends
people
here.
People scream, kill him. Like,
yeah, that's the first thing they think.
Yo, you think how that sounds to him? Like, oh my God.
Yeah, that bug must be. Maybe that's where the phrase "bugging out" came from. You know what I mean? That he's been bugging out. Everyone's trying to kill his ass. So.
That's crazy. Yeah, I definitely say move him out. Like, you know.
Be chill to your bug friends, guys. Be chill to your pet friends. Likes and protects nature. It sounds like that one was pretty on point. Okay, this is an interesting one. From your horoscope, he can find love abroad. You're traveling to Japan. Are you an international playboy, sir?
Nah, man. See, I'm a married man.
Okay.
But, yeah, what does that sentence even mean?
I don't know. Well, you know, if you found yourself abroad, you were living you were in high school. You know, like you were doing your thing out there in Japan.
You know what? When I was
an international gentleman.
When I was there, I could probably answer that question better. Like we moved around a lot, like my whole life. Like,
oh yeah.
Like my dad's in the military, so like every 3 years we move around. And,
where else did you guys live besides Japan?
We lived in California. We lived in San Diego. We lived in Hawaii. We lived in Texas, and we lived in D.C.
Good spots.
Yeah, like every 3 years. So, but I can say like I never was like towards females or towards friends or whatever like that. Like because I moved around so many times, like. I had all different types of friends.
Right.
Like there was never like a certain girl that I liked. Like,
right.
Or if you were Japanese, I wouldn't talk to you. Or
right.
Chinese or white or anything. So like I guess that I could see it.
Yeah.
In a single man, me
mindset.
Mindset, yeah, I
I
can
feel
see
you.
it. Yeah.
I feel you. You got to keep it international out here. Okay, element number 3 from your horoscope. It says he's good at controlling his feelings. Are you good at not losing it on people? You just keep it chill, or what?
What do y'all think? I think I'm very chill. Like I'm very like put it like this. If you know me, I almost let everything slide, and then it'll be the one thing, like, because I let you slide like 30 times, that I finally be like, look. And then people are like, yo, why are you talking to me like that? I'm like, yo, you slid like the whole year. Like, I let you slide doing this the whole time. And now that I'm finally, it's built all the way up. So, like, I'm really chill and like, I feel like at the right times, I know how to have the right emotions.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's interesting you say it, because it does say he controls his feelings. So it sounds like if you're letting people slide, you're definitely controlling your feelings.
Yeah.
All right.
Dang, that's horoscope thing.
Yeah,
Crazy.
here we are, just digging in, figuring it out. Element number 4 from your horoscope. On occasion, he throws himself into situations without thinking of the consequences. Do you sometimes throw yourself into things without, like, really having thought it all the way
Everybody
through?
looks at me.
Is there I think we might have some verification from the live studio audience.
I do that every time. I just go. Like, my mind frame is just do it. My mind is just do it. Like because I don't ever want to live a life where I'm like, if only I would have did it. Like I'm talking about, like, this could be as simple as, like, dang, should I wear those socks or those shoes? Yeah, whatever. Should I wear shorts? Yeah, but it might rain. But yeah, I'd rather wear shorts anyway, and then it's pouring down rain. Or
That's how it goes.
I'm at the blackjack table and I'm winning, and someone tells me, all right, let's just leave. And I'm like, nah, let me just
keep going.
Walk away with my head down, or walk away winning. It's like a 50-50 shot. So I don't know. I just live life. I don't ever wanna. I think when I was younger and I was growing up, I held back from doing a lot of things growing up, and I say until I got into, like, my high school, like, or senior college time, like, I just be like, yo, I'm just doing it. I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do, and, like, I've had the best life since then. You obviously jump into things that's a little ahead of you sometimes, but I feel like those are the best lessons, like, learning. I might not do that same thing again, but I might throw myself into something else.
There you go. You gotta keep them guessing, right?
You feel me? Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, I would say the horoscope was pretty on point tonight.
Yeah, I would say. I want to, like, dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what we do out here, guys. About that time, Astrology Time, chilling with 24 hours. We're gonna head back out of the Astrology Time dimension.
Astrology Time.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Sometimes you do it. See, we got lost. Go back into the diamonds. We're in the blue zone, and we're transfer it back into reality, or whatever you want to call it, reality. So this is the point in today's show where we like to give you an opportunity to tell the people what they should be checking for.
Oh man, okay. I just dropped a project called 3200 Lenox Road. Me and my DJ, Slick LaFleur, and it's super, super tight, and you guys should check it out. I got a new single out right now with Little Pump, and it's called Lie Detector. You guys should check that out. And
JD has an idea for the video, it seems.
Yeah, I brought JD. If y'all don't know who JD is, Jermaine Dupree. I brought him back on my management team, so he's helped managing me. And he called me about the video, so we're about to shoot the video like in the next week or so. I got Private Club Records. That's my record company and production company, and I got so many tight artists coming up on there. You guys all, to the fans who are watching, my brother Made in Tokyo, and me and him have been, like, finding new talent, up and coming talent, and signing them in producers. You might know his producer K Swisher, that produced the Uber Everywhere beat, and then we got a guy from San Diego we just signed, Rossi Rock. He's super tight. Signed a guy named Down to Earth from Atlanta. He's super, super tight. My boy Noah, he's like the team stoner. He smokes the most probably out of all of us. He's signed to Private Club too. We gotta have him come by here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We gotta have him come by here. Then
Friends always welcome to come through for a smoke.
We got the first lady, our first lady, Shama Slims, and everybody's killing. She's going on tour with Tink in a few weeks, and
that'll be a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, we gotta do it. So just building, and I've been learning a lot in the game, and like I feel like there's a lot, I show a lot, but there's even more that I don't show that I can't wait for the world to see and like to really see my vision. And you know, there's a bunch of stuff. We got a big clothing endorsement deal that like it's probably a big number with me and Tokyo ever seen, and we're about to announce that we're gonna be creative directors for this brand, and this brand is legendary, so it's gonna be super tight. Kind of can't.
It's about to become more legendary, apparently.
What? Yeah, we're gonna do so much crazy stuff. It's crazy.
So basically, you're kind of doing nothing then, huh? It sounds like.
I mean, I'm just living life, like and like learning, but like there's like like there's the business side. Like this is the business side, and I have a whole nother life like that no one will ever know about, and like that's the beauty of it.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? But this side is tight, and the music is tight, and it's growing. I have an album. You know, it's a little early, but we're talking September, October, like my first debut album. Ty Dolla $ign's executive producing that.
That's exciting.
And let's see, I tell you 2 of the features. I got DMX on there. Which
that's a big one.
That's beyond. And then I got Party Next Door.
That's also a good one.
And that's all I'll tell you about that. But the album is crazy, and you know, like working to get there. Not in no rush for it, but like it's coming, and man, just look out for the private club, and
that's what it is.
You know, and keep smoking this gas.
Guys, well, you heard it here first. 24 Hours is going to own 2018. You know, chilling here on About That Time. Thank you so much again for coming through, sir. It's genuinely been a pleasure.
This weed is pretty good.
And that is a policy we have on About That Time. Shout out to THE Design, providers of the wonderful weed that we smoke here on About That Time.